Hi, we'd like to say a few words about Dada. For me, I would say the most important thing that, upon reflecting, that has really become very, very clear to me is that so much of my attitudes towards family, towards friendships, towards work and business have been influenced by by his lessons. Both the way he watching him, seeing how he behaved and how he succeeded, but also the advice he gave and how he encouraged us to behave. His belief in how families should behave towards each other. How to go from a kind of generic, friendship into something really deep and lasting. How to start a business, how to get that first customer, how to convert that into more, how to always be, one step ahead and think about what else is coming in the world, not just necessarily in your industry, but the bigger picture. I think all of those things, when you put them together, they kind of help, are part of how I define myself and how we define our lives. And so much of that, I trace back to Dad, and Dad traces back to Dada, or I trace back directly to Dada. Probably one of my favorite memories, though, is one that is not a story that I think a lot of people would have ever heard, but it's how Dada could, with very few words and no yelling, nothing like that, but how he could very clearly convey, his disappointment. Because this is my favorite memory in the whole world, because all six of us were away on a trip in Russia, and we'd gone during the summertime, where in St. Petersburg there's basically no night. So we split up, and Mom and Dad and I went out to explore, and we had no idea how late it got because it was never dark, and it was like 2 a.m. when we got home, and Dada was sitting up waiting for Dad. And he didn't say much. He didn't need to say much. But Dad instantly, I saw in Dad the same guilt and and remorse that I always felt when Dad did that to me. And my greatest hope in life is that I will get to do that to Arushi. Did you?
Yeah, and I'll be forever grateful for Dada, because he was instrumental in getting, the chance to meet this family and to be brought into this family. Without his little words and Dad's ears, who knows how long and how many years it may have taken, if at all.
That's true.
We're very happy to have had Dada.
Yeah, very lucky.